What's the status? Shout out video.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
To
my sister's
favorite person
ever. Jasmine.
Right hand.
We love you.
I love you.
Love you.
Hey, look at watch. We're doing a heart.
Let me tell
Hey.
you.
Alright. Shout out to my gummy bear Fonzie. I miss you, mama.
Yeah, we miss you, Fonz.
So much. You need to come back to Cali.
Cali.
Whack ass.
Arizona.
Shout out to my main squeeze, Genuine. Love you, mama.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to my pick, Genuine. Love you.
Shout out to my pick, Asia.
Shout out to my head bitch, Asia.
Shout out to my head bitch, Amber. Shout out to Tupac. We savvy, bro.
Gucci. Burr. Okay.
Burr. Shout out to my ace.
Shout out to my Clyde Brandy. Shout out to my Cooperness,
addiction.
62810. Shout out to my play girlfriend,
Shout out to my
Rena.
play girlfriend.
Shout out to my play boyfriend, LJ. Shout out to my insane sister,
Shout
Mika.
out to my boots. I love you.
My sister Reja.
Shout out to my fave Bam. Shout out to my better half.
My number one Rosie.
Shout out to my ex fave,
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah, shout out to my fave Donovan. I love you, blood.
Right? And Mr. Chicken.
Mr. Chicken Tender.
There we go. Shout out to Epic. Shout out to my
Crook.
drug. Shout out to my thug. Shout out to JB. Shout out to my lefty. Shout out.
Shout out to my main diamond. I love you.
My sissy Montavia.
Shout out to my psychic.
Shout out
Denise.
to my main. Shout out to my other half, Crystal.
Shout out to Tara. I love you. Shout out to Liana
Shout out to
Rajay.
the Gray fam. Shout out to Joy and Johnny 2K.
Shout out to Kiki and KJ.
Kiki and KJ. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to
my teddy bear, Jesus Jakey, and my
Shout
Viper
out-
Love Chris.
shout out
you
to my
mucho
teddy
gracias.
bear, Melrose. Shout out to Damo. Shout out to my charm trim.
Shout out to Skinny Nigga Trim.
Shout out to shout out to all my labels.
Oh yeah, shout out to all my labels. I never forget you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to all my haters on Twitter. I love you guys with all my freaking heart. But
shout out to my whole timeline.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. You guys rule.
Follow me at Caitlin Cut, CAITLINNCUHH.
Shout out to me at Can't Cup Monet, and my name is MONA.
Yep. Shout out to.
Nothing. Oh look at my Twitter. Look at my Twitter. My Twitter is weak right now. Look at this shit. So, okay, but
shout out to this nigga Twang, whoever you are. Told me to shout you out on Twitter. Shout out to. Shouted him out already. Shout out to my big homies Juju and
shout out to all my Rancho fam. Shout out to my hoochie Destiny. I love you.
Shout out to my short stuff Delia.
Shout out to you. I love you.
Little short stuff.
Shout out to my little big sister Delia too. Yeah, her.
Shout out to my worst half Jay Uno, aka Savage. Shout out to. Shout out to everybody in the IE for doing it big.
And shout out to people that said I have a bad weave. She makes me laugh. Thank you. This is not a weave. It's mine. But
shout out to
all to the bitches that wish they were us, but
right?
Sadly, that's too sad.
Shout out to my everything mag. I love you.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to my diary too much.
Laker Ganger die.
Hey.
Okay, shout out to the X Charms here. Even though
we're fuck you. Whole Dinah beat your ass too.
Okay, next subject.
Alright.
Shout out to all the people.
Shout out to Dinah because she's finna whoop her ass.
Shout out to the people that decide to make the shit list because you aren't shit. And everyone that's on the shit list, minus a few people that I don't like, they're all the shit. That's why they're on there, of course. So shout out to you guys.
Yeah. Shout out to Reggie.
Shout out. I know, I just love you guys.
Shout out to. Just shout out to my sister
Reja.
Reja, y'all been through a lot together.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think this is the end of this video. And if we're missing you, then shout out to you too.
Yeah. We love you.
Or Aimless. Just Crave, Monet, and what the fuck is Baby Girl.
Yep. Alright, Racha. Bye.
Bye.